in my mid-young 20s, I've realized like there is so much beauty and value in slowing down. Because when you busy groove, your head is a party, you know, there's no time to say, how am I?
I was in high school, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Name?
Eh?
Yeah,
What are some of the red flags you look for now in a relationship? Thato. Yeah, go ahead.
Wabona motho a phela nga leng phone ya hae mo do not disturb ana le wena.
Thank you.
Sorry, I wanna enjoy my time with you.
Like, I used to get emotional, hot-headed, right? And then when I would get into that zone of being upset, my communication and my words wouldn't be nice.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying?
If we have to go and not speak that whole day, and then that's gonna be what's gonna help you calm down and come to me the following day, then let's do that, you know?
See it, where I see it.
Wow. Lebo Rampedi, I got renew. Thato Rampedi, I got renew. Perseus work, I got renew. How you guys doing, man?
Yo, guys, we're so excited for today. First of all, to everybody in the audience, thank you. Like, this wouldn't be impossible without you guys. We've been thinking about this for a very long time, and the fact that you guys are here, man, shout out to the community. So I'm gonna put my hands together for you guys. Shout out. Yeah. Also, guys, we're actually like recording this to post next week, so you guys are seeing for the first time. So shout out.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, excellent Shafin, who's welcome back to a brand new episode of Seatedwith Lebo and Thato Rampedi.
Yeah.
Come on. Of course, guys, I'm not alone. I'm with my lovely brother, my co-host Lebo Rampedi.
What's up, guys? They know the voice and the name. They call me Lebo Rampedi, okay? That's Lebo Rampedi. Yeah, but guys, we are super excited. I mean, you have to understand, we're two kids from Mpho-Mpho, and now we are sitting in front of black children can dream, ne? Okay, let's do the podcast.
Also, I was going to say, guys, so I think if you guys watch Seated, we're always speaking about our father and our mother, and they're in the room today, so can you please put the hands together for them? Shout out, Mama, shout out, Papa.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to speak before, but guys, big shout out to my entire team, Mbali, Ruby, Swaggy, Kenny, guys, they make this possible, and the entire Africa Podcast Network.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one, guys. Also, we're doing like a Q&A interaction stuff. If you guys interact, I think there's something in here from Vodacom World.
What's that?
Yeah?
What's this?
I don't know.
What's
If
this
you
one?
guys answer, let me see.
Thato iPhone.
No. There's something nice. So, guys, please
Let
be
them
interactive.
participate. Don't show
There's a
them.
roaming mic, but yeah. What are we speaking about today?
Oh, okay, cool. So, as you guys know, like we try to curate topics that are very relatable to us, that are very hard for us to speak about and stuff. So today we're talking about the stages of our 20s, you know. But we wanted to make it also really fun. So one of the subtopics is redefining fun, and of course we'll finish it off with dating the wrong people.
Yes. Some have dated privately, some have dated publicly. And it's going to be a good time. Also, guys, we've got like a little special for you guys. We've got two amazing guests coming later.
Yes.
They're in the room, so I'm very excited for them.
Yeah.
But of course, let's get into the first segment.
How are you? Okay.
Also, guys, so if you guys want to answer how are you, pick up your hand now. We're going to identify you, but we're going to answer. So, Ruben, find someone in the stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lebo, how are you?
I'm good, guys. I was a bit shy. I was a bit shy, but then I looked at this handsome guy next to me. And he said, no, Abuti, we're going to be fine today. We're going to cruise smoothly. So, guys, let's cruise smoothly today, you know?
100%.
I'm actually very excited for Thought Digest, guys.
Say, shout out to the Justin.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But clock it.
Clock it.
Clock it. Clock
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh, Dearest. But I'm good. How are you, Thato?
I'm good, guys. I am happy that this is finally like going. I think we've been planning this for quite some time. Spiritually, I'm feeling really good. You guys have seen my journey with Christ has been a long one, and I'm really happy that I'm closer with God. My home soldier is in the crowd, Tavang there. So shout out to Tavang. He brought me. There we go. He brought me closer to Christ. So shout out to him. I see him every Wednesday. Church has been great. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be loud about that. And yeah, I'm just happy about the team. I'm happy about my relationship with my brother. Shout out to Percy and Khunse.
Yeah.
I feel like we work together like almost every day, every other day.
Literally.
So it's beautiful to work with my friends. So I'm at peace. I'm really happy.
That's good.
So yeah, so big amen.
Yeah. And I just wanted to quickly say, guys, I know you guys, you don't care, madam. My sister couldn't make it today. But let's go. I think someone's video calling her in the audience. So hey, Shibu. Yeah.
Hey, Shibu.
just
Yeah,
want to say
so
that. But how are you guys?
Who's doing a
Who
how are
wants to-
you?
Hi. How are you?
Where's the mic?
Is there a mic?
Where's the microphone?
Can you please find this
Quickly,
people, Bugs Bunny
quickly.
mic?
Let's
What's
go here.
Buddy
Let's go
Mikey?
here in the front. Quickly. Yeah, right here. There we go.
Awesome.
How are you, my sister?
How are you, Sissy?
Hi,
Yes.
hi, everyone.
Hi.
You're so close. Quickly come. You're so quick. Come here. You're so close.
So close.
Fast,
Quickly, fast.
Fast.
Fast, speed.
Fast. Yeah. Shout. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so good, guys. Oh, yeah.
King. What's wrong? Eh?
I'm even tearing up.
How are you?
I am good.
Yeah.
Like, guys,
Yeah.
this feels like my Friday night, you know. My weekend is starting early and it's good. It's starting with good company.
Yes.
Watching
Yes.
V as my Thato Digest. Oh, guys. Oh,
It's gonna be a good night.
Thank you so
man.
much. But my
gonna
sister,
be
how,
such a
how are
good
you? So you good?
I'm good. I'm
All right.
great.
That's
Should
perfect.
we ask her the question or is it too soon?
No.
It's
Thank
too
you.
soon, eh?
You can give it with the mic.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you
too
for
soon.
coming. We appreciate you.
Thank
we
you.
Round of
appreciate
applause
you.
for her. Yeah.
Let's do one more.
Oh, my sister, wait. Quickly come here fast.
Wait, my sister.
Wait.
iPhone.
Quickly, iPhone.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, we're going to do one more. How are you? Maybe someone in the middle. Ruby.
All of this, Lena. Lena. All of a sudden, when iPhones are coming out, here we go.
Okay. How are
yes,
you?
calm down, girl. Hey, calm down, girl.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Oh, my God. This is so scary. I'm great.
How are
I'm
you
so happy
great?
to be here.
How's your mental? How's school? How's work?
How's school? How's work?
Work was great, but today was very stressful. I
Yeah.
had to submit a few things before I came here, like before I had to prepare and come here. But I'm so happy to be here. I just said to Todd in the audience, I can't believe we're here because you started a YouTube channel. dude.
Yeah, you said it to me now,
Um,
yeah.
This is
crazy.
great. I'm great.
That's great.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Hey,
Yes.
Swara.
Hey, wait, iPhone.
You're welcome. Let's get into the conversation. Yeah.
I think we'll
let's do
start
it.
out the podcast. Okay, cool. So stages of our 20s. My brother and I were actually on a car ride here, and we had like the most craziest conversation. And he said, "Lebo," and I was like, "Yes, Thato."
That's not how I sound.
That's how you sound in my head. I get
Oh,
you my older
trauma.
brother. Lebo. I'm like, "Yes, Thato." He goes, "Hey, what did you wish for when you were 17? Do you think you're going to be here now?" I said, no, I didn't. Then we started speaking about the crazy things, and you actually can go into it. Like,
Yeah. So, how many of you guys thought you'd maybe be married by now? Some of us, yes. Now, how many of you guys are married? Okay, 3 hands. Wow, congratulations. That's lovely.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
So we've seen, like, when we're in our teens and we get into our early 20s, we're so in a rush for the things that we see on TV,
Yeah.
the things that we see online.
Yeah.
And when we get to that age and we haven't achieved those things, sometimes it can mess up the mental.
Yeah.
And I remember I was watching a podcast. I think his name is Titi from another platform there. And he was saying he's constantly serving. So he is a boss in his field.
Yeah.
When he goes home, he's a father. When he goes to, do anything, he's serving someone but himself. So I've seen in our 20s, we're so hyper-focused on like our goals.
Yeah.
And then from there, we focus on serving. And then we forget to serve ourselves. So that's how this conversation also inspired us to get this started, Because every time we have these conversations, we try to ask each other, like, bro, how are you doing these past 2 weeks? So if you guys actually clock it, like, unseated, we're speaking about what's actually bugging us, like, the past 2 weeks. Yeah. And we've been feeling like, no, man, like, we had so many goals. Like, by 28, I thought I'd have like a wife. I thought I'd
Yeah.
have like a mansion in
Yes.
Santon.
Yeah.
M4 Range Rover.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
Whoa.
Yes, nice things.
Where did you grow up that you thought that you were going to have a helicopter?
Watching too many movies.
No, but I always think about when we were younger. My dad used to call me professor. So guys, I had this, I used to tell my dad when I was young, I used to say, hey, I think I was like 9 years old. I went to his room. I said, we should have phones that charge phones.
Yes, I remember.
You remember?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He said,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lebo, yeah, man. You know, and then you start dreaming big. You're like, you know what? I'm actually going to have a penthouse with that idea. And I'm actually going to buy a Porsche. And I'm actually going to have a girlfriend by 23.
Wow.
And then 23 comes and you fail the SAP.
Real.
And then 23 comes and you're hungry. You eat one packet of noodles in the morning.
Real.
You save the other packet, the last one, for the night.
Listen.
For lunch, you had sleep. You understand it? So, but I wanted to speak about like the false expectations that we put on ourselves when we're so young. You know, we can be so hard on ourselves. We can say to ourselves, you know, maybe we can speak about, let's go to university. You know, so for people that don't know, my brother's an engineer.
And my brother's an economist and statistic graduate. My mother's a lawyer, LLB graduate. My father did BCom accounting. My sister's an engineer in the making. Very educated people. Shout out to
So you
them.
understand it?
You clock it.
You understand it? So obviously you went through your trials and tribulations in your, I want to say early 20s. Maybe speak about that, like having to face, you know, rejection, failure, all those things that come at us. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For me, like, if I start off, like, just before university. So, you know, when you're in high school and you go to, like, maths and science, they say, yeah, you must become an engineer, you must become, like, you know, something in that space. I applied in that field because I was guided, and I really struggled with that degree, right? And my struggle came from not the degree or my capabilities, but it's from lack of understanding myself and what my purpose was. So I've seen in the early stages of like your 20s, university, we really struggle to know what our purpose is. And I felt like my whole teens, 20s, I was in a rush to get my purpose. And I've started to see that, you know what, like you actually don't have to know your purpose from the jump. Like your purpose is consistently changing. Because I remember I was hyper-focused on, you know, building myself. I was hyper-focused on getting this degree. Then it changed to being a boyfriend. Then it changed to being a single person, loving myself. Then it changed to, you know, starting a business. Then it's constantly changing. So I've seen in our early 20s, we put so much pressure to have purpose, understand yourself, and you should really just be focused on just taking, you know, life day by day. Like there's so much power in not living in the future and saying one day I'm going to become, and rather being like, wow, I'm actually still connected with my brother and we sold at a show. That's amazing. You get me? Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me in my early 20s, you know, I was very excited to have fun. Which is a big problem, you know, like I think that, because we're going to get into this later on in the podcast, like redefining fun. I think my fun became whoever was surrounded by me, like whatever they liked, I immediately started liking. If they started grooving, I started grooving. If they started flirting with girls, I would pray, mama.
Amen. But we get it.
Yeah, but you get it.
Yeah,
And
we get it.
one of the hardest things that actually was like crippling me was the fact that like I was like, oh my God, like in high school they told me I must be this thing. And now I'm in this open world where I can be anything.
And guys, university is an open
And I've
world.
never had this opportunity of like choosing what I like, what I want to do. It was always, you know, for smallest thing. My first Friday nights in Res, right? I think my friend and I, we used to like getting ribs, you know. My father, we used to eat ribs maybe once every 4 months. There's food at home, what. Guys, when I tell you the taste of freedom, yeah, that first rib. I even remember saying, yes, this is it. But then 3 years later, then you're like, oh my God, I'm all alone. I'm all alone in this world, and I miss my mom's sweet potato, and I miss this, and again, that takes us to the mid now, and I think that's where I'm at now. You know, you've reached your independence, you've reached your identity, but there's just something missing. It's a sense of like community, the familyness. You know, you go home. You know, you all go home. Is there anyone there for you guys? Raise your hand if you are cold in winter. Yeah, there it is.
I've also seen, like, you know, when you go to that point in your mid-20s, nah?
Yeah.
Let's touch on family for a bit. I think,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of us come from very, very healthy households when it comes to communication, all those things, and some of us don't. And I feel like as young black people, we are consistently being victims when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And I know it's not easy to be like, yo, go force a relationship with your parents or your friends, whatever. But I feel like when you get to the age of 21, 22, if you're liking something with your family, it's up to you to try and like take that step forward and try engage with your parents and try get that relationship.
What about I want to ask for the people in the audience, because it's definitely going to be some who have parents that they don't even want to see a display picture of how do they navigate trying to close that closeness in their 20s, like close that gap.
Yeah. Obviously, there's definitely like extreme cases where there's things that have happened, for example, like abuse, which can prevent you from, getting close with your parents. But I feel like if you can, you should. Yeah. If you can't, then it's up to you to get your own like family, Yeah. Like for us, family. Luckily my brother's my best friend and in my friendship group. But I also have Percy. I also have Khonse, I've got Matladi, I've got Tinashe. So at 28, I've got my own family outside of my family. And I feel like sometimes chosen family is such an important thing that you can have, because it really enables you to live the life you want to live. Yeah. Especially with people that are like-minded in your age.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to go into a big one that I think that we all face, which is employment in our 20s. Unemployment in our 20s. I think currently it's 65% youth unemployment. Yeah. I remember in 2 podcasts ago, we were reading this description, this DM from this guy, and he was saying to us that, like, I've been home, I've graduated, I'm sad. Every day I wake up and there's no purpose, And I actually want to, like, take this moment maybe so we can speak about, like, finding your purpose, because obviously you're an engineer, but I don't see you engineering. So maybe you can tell me how, like, sometimes you need to just re-angle your life and find new passions and find. Why are you smiling at me like?
Because I'm about to pose it back to you.
Really?
I'm about to throw it back to you.
Konje.
So Lebo also, like I said, graduated. Wow, very nice. Yeah. But he was working in the corporate space for a long period of time, and then he shifted into the content creation space, and he's been doing it full time. So as someone who had a fixed salary, who's now shifted towards getting paid when they pay us, and in the audience, some of these agencies, they know themselves. But I still love you guys so much. Thank you for coming. Shout out to you guys. Do you get what I'm saying? For getting paid when you get paid, how have you navigated that and had to become a leader in your own life and build your own schedules?
I want to start from the degree, right? So when you, as you guys, some of you guys know in the audience, when you're studying, there's things that die in you. Your happiness, joy, relaxation, luxuries, things are just going, and then you're working hard for this degree, and then honestly, you go on stage, they shake your hand, they tap your head, you walk, maybe you shy a dance, and it's done. And then that's the whole, and you worked maybe 3 years. 3 years, Thato, studying, the energy, the Powerade, the Red Bull, studying.
Bioplus.
The Bioplus. And then you say, let me get a job. Imagine, like, I'm so blessed that, like, obviously when I graduated, I went into, like, a grad program, and I was very happy, everything, and then I got my first job, very happy again, but not all my friends were living that life. I was very blessed. I was like an outlier, and someone actually said to me, look at our friendship group now, like, how many of us are self-employed? I think Percy is the only one who has a job.
In our group, real. Shout out to
I'm
Percy.
not even joking.
And he's got like, my 3 jobs.
My 4.
Yeah.
If you guys see Percy by the popcorn
give him a
stand,
hug.
just high five.
Give him a hug.
No, but to answer your question, like, guys, I think that, like, figuring out life takes a lifetime, And I feel like the thing that we really are bad at is being patient with oneself, allowing oneself, time to get a new skill, allowing oneself to begin again. But yeah, I really want you to tell us, because Thato's story is so motivating about the YouTuber. I was in university, and then, yeah.
I think I've told my story so many times now, so I'm going to skip that part.
Just skip
Yeah, but I want to say, what I've seen with us being the age that we are in, or the era that we're in, is that knowledge is power, and with internet connection, it's easily accessible.
Yeah.
I feel like, we go to university, we go to school to try get education and knowledge. And that's perfect because it gives you a qualification. I really advocate for that. But at the same time, if you want to learn how to make Weet-Bix, go to YouTube. And you can learn how to make Weet-Bix, you get me?
Yeah.
If you want to learn how to do a podcast, go to YouTube and learn how to do that. And I feel like, a lot of the time, as young people, we're in a rush to learn a skill quickly and for it to make you successful quickly. I started YouTube in 2017.
Damn!
Yeah. And it's 2025 now, you get me? And this is our first live show.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And obviously it's grown and stuff, but like it took me long to know how to. I used to speak so much faster than this guy. I still speak fast. But like as we shot every single podcast with Matladi, with Lucas, you learn. And I've seen that like it's important to gain knowledge, but at the same time like practice the knowledge that you're gaining. Because you can know everything about influencer marketing, but have you tried it?
Yeah.
And I feel like the biggest thing with the youth is that we don't want to try. Yeah. We don't mind learning and going to YouTube and going to school, but are we trying and taking risk? So I'd say like if I had to give like one piece of advice, guys, take risks now. You don't have a dog, you don't have a wife, you don't have a husband.
Some of you don't have children.
You don't have a boyfriend or a boyfriend. So take the risk. There's no one to, to rely on you.
Yeah.
And then from there you'll see with time, and time is like, I'm talking 2-3 years, there will be true success, Yeah. Ruby, what are we on time there? What are we doing? How far are we? 13.
Can we clap for Ruby, guys?
Oh,
Did you hear?
guys.
15 minutes. Oh, wow.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Okay, cool. I want to go into redefining fun. You know what I mean? Like, Thato, I've had a lot of fun in my 20s. And I was there for your fun, so you can't lie to me. You can also tell me you also had fun. But I wanted to speak about, like, how fast life can get in your 20s, especially with freedom, At least, when you're in high school, a parent or a guardian or whatever can stop you from hating yourself and draining yourself of energy and say, no, don't go out today. You can't go out 2 days in a row, whatever. But when you're finally free and you're finally in rest, Thursday, Friday. How many group days do we have now? We have Mohodu Monday.
Yo,
And then people go on Thursday, student Thursdays.
you skipped Wednesday.
What happens on Wednesday?
Wednesday, I know this.
Oh, Women Wednesday. I mean,
Yeah, it's like what, hot chicks at the
Hot
club.
Chicks Wednesday?
Hot chick girls, what?
and then Thursday, there's
Student
group.
Thursdays.
So you must understand, guys, of the entire week, probably one day, there won't be groove, for your 20s. And I want to talk about how easily it is to get distracted by fun and how you have to mature and redefine your fun,
Yeah, what I've seen, like, we speak about all the time, my brother and I. Fun is like an addiction, right? So the more fun you have, the more addicted you will be to that fun. So if Thursdays is student nights, and you've been going for the past 2 months, when Wednesday comes, you're going to be like, yo, tomorrow's going to bang.
Yeah.
Thursday wakes up, you're like, yeah, it's going to be a good day. 4 p.m. comes, you go, yo, Percy, what are we saying, boys? You get what I'm saying? And then it becomes a routine. So I've seen how we've been trying to break that is by being disciplined.
Yeah.
Like, I know we were chilling, I think yesterday, all the guys at Lebo's place, and we were like, guys, look at us now. Like, it's
We
Wednesday.
talk about my flat in Senten.
Yes, that one.
Senten.
Yes.
Okay.
We're chilling at Lebo's flats,
In Senten.
and we were just playing PlayStation, and we were having so
The time of our lives.
much
The
fun.
time of our lives.
And we were like, guys, like, we haven't spent that much money. It's just guys. There's no, other companions. And we're having the time of our lives.
Yeah.
So we should actually become disciplined in this. And we should make the effort to redefine what fun is to us.
Yeah.
But now the problem is that we need to be disciplined about it.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys will comment in 2 weeks and say, hey, Thato, are you playing
Discipline.
PlayStation?
Or
Or are you going to Mohoru Mondays? You get me? Because it's very important to have that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely hear you. And I feel like, for many of us, when we hear Chomi, let's go on a hike, you're like, like we must pay also. Must pay for the hike, we must pay to walk. But I won't lie, like I have now taken, in my mid-20s, as you say, am I mid yet or young still?
You're mid.
Mid.
26. You're even leading towards.
Okay, let's stay young.
Okay,
Mid-young, mid-young, young mid. In my mid-young 20s, I've realized like there is so much beauty and value in slowing down. There is so much beauty and value in slowing down. And in those slowing down moments, you can finally have a conversation with yourself. Because when you're busy groove, your head is a party. There's no time to say, how am I? How's my friends doing? Wada. And what I really hate is that, like, and our group nearly fell victim to this, is that when your group becomes centered around fun, we lose, like, the love that we have for each other. Because all it becomes about is, like, yo, let's just go have fun. Let's just go have fun. Let's just go have fun. Yeah. No, but I like where we're going with this, because I want someone to learn something in the crowd. I want you to talk to me about because I did ask you earlier, but you did not really answer it. How it can distract you from the goals that you actually want to like have in life, like a live show. Oh, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
In partnership with Africa Podcast Network and Steak and Nico. With gifts from Vodacom Well and drinks from Flying Fish. Thank you guys. Wow.
Liwani poster.
Let's put our hands together for them. Shout out to them. Wow. No, I feel like I get you, but I feel like, guys, you know, Lebo and I have been doing podcasts every week.
Yeah.
And we feel like our voices have been heard.
Yes.
And I feel like in the podcasting space, it's good to get like new voices.
Yes.
Nah?
Yeah.
So should we get someone from the crowd to come maybe?
And they're gonna come for a good topic.
Nah,
Are you
for a
guys
good
ready?
topic. Because we want to talk about like relationships now in our 20s.
Guys, we've got a special guest.
Yeah.
Can
So-
I say it, Thato?
You can, yeah.
I'm scared to-
Are they ready?
Are you
They
guys
know-
ready in the
Guys,
crowd?
Guys, we've got someone
special
very
guests.
nice, eh?
Guys, we've got stars.
Yes.
We've got, make it up, Kanye West.
And Beyonce. No? Okay.
Nah, he's better than Beyonce. They
Guys,
are better than Beyonce.
we've got two lovely people about to join us now for the rest of the conversation. Please put your hands together for Kagiso and Hlomani.
Bona sutu. Bona sutu. Bona fashion.
Wow. Wow.
Hey.
Oh, sanibonani.
This is your one, yeah.
Ninjani.
I'm good.
Hi guys. I'm sure they'll make it right up very soon now.
Chubby, you feel like I like about fair because you guys were also supposed to wear suits. Because no, you feel like I
Like another overdressed.
Guys,
Yeah.
mustn't forget I'm also a Jita.
Oh,
okay.
So I can't be too, you know.
Sorry, naring riddle light.
I think it's as the ladies.
As the ladies, I love that.
As my cheetah.
Definitely. So guys, let's dive into it. Lebza, we're going to talk about relationships in our 20s
okay.
now.
So we're going to be talking about, this is a very one that's very close to my heart. Dating the wrong people. I did to make a baby blue.
Kupalandi tissue, guys.
Can you give us a story where you know, I want to use the word overcame a relationship, because sometimes do you guys know that trend where they say
Utama only beautiful, Oh, okay.
so maybe you can take us through a story where you overcame a relationship. You're like, you know what, I'm picking me. You know what I'm saying?
Have I? So I think I was in a relationship with someone for almost 6 years. Guys, like a boy, Lena. Yeah, I was dating. Why 6 years?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So guys, I was dating someone for 6 years, from high school till early this year. Hey.
Stay strong.
So I was dating someone for 6 years, and to be quite honest, I think we really loved each other. I don't want to lie. We really loved each other. We enjoyed, experiences. I learned a lot about him. He learned a lot from me as well, But unfortunately, it got to a point where it was not moving anymore. You get what I mean? Different. Also, it's like, guys, age gap ya twenya. Because I'm in my 20s, we ela ho tsena go di 30s tsa hae, so ke motho leng gore o nyaka stability, ntlo bana dilonyana tse di bjao. Guys, nna ke nyaka roka. O ya go strategy ke roka ke tswe ka Tuesday, like ka mkhonele bolelang, But more than anything, I think we just outgrew each other, to be quite honest. So it was the same thing over and over again. So unfortunately, I had to choose myself and be like, listen, brother, it's not working out anymore. And Maybe banyana ba tla ba better, akitse.
Ke shebile ntho eo lang match.
What about you?
Okay, with me, I was in high school, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Nike jala le banyana. Name?
Eh?
Yeah, nike le. So there was really a girl that I really loved, but then I felt like our love turned into a very platonic thing, you know, and it was hard to actually step out and be like, you know what, I don't think this is for me anymore, or I don't even think it was ever for me, but I was just doing it because everyone is doing it.
Yeah.
And I also had pressures from my brothers because they were also dating girls, obviously, so they were also looking at me like, hey boy, so I was dating girls then, and it really was hard to step out of the relationship because I was like, damn, like I really love you, but I don't love you like that, you know. And for her, it was like really like it's either you are with me to be with me, as in like we're dating and building something, or we're not together. And it's so hard to also leave someone knowing that you're not even ready to tell them that I don't like you, not because there's anything wrong with you, but then
Because of Kerata.
oh ngwanyana.
Awkward,
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's pretty much like what happened. So
I feel like now that we've established your history, and by the way, we're with you both. Now that we've established the history, I think we can now give advice. You know, so people understand now. You guys have both, you know, felt pain. What are some of the red flags you look for now in a relationship? I didn't make a Thato. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo. Guys, wa bona motho a phela nga leng phone ya hae mo do not disturb ana le wena.
thank you.
Sorry, I wanna enjoy my time with you.
Someone that can call.
Wait, utlwisisa?
I'm with you.
Yeah, I think also le motho lo ngore like I believe we all have our differences, but if you like me, trust and believe hona le difference le ngore like o ka khona ho di move away hong accommodate.
Yeah.
Panyana ka le ra. You understand what I mean? So I think the red flag ke tse ntshi.
Yeah.
Motho asa wanting nako. Guys, leba ka reng ne. Also, guys, oh no, I don't have time. Guys, we all have time. So mutharing, I don't have time. I'm forever busy. Unale maka.
Yeah.
I won't rate kam khov.
Get the sign.
It's
science. It's
Nah.
literally science.
What
Yeah.
about you, Hlomani?
Me, red flags. Yo, guys, now Tanda, everything is green for me. I'm sorry. Like, like.
Agambe!
Asintomputsang yona chumi.
You, no ways.
Like, phone emo, do not disturb. So what? Like, what? Like, you want to spend time with me, and so what? Like, I'm like that. I don't know. So, but yeah, as I grow, I am starting to decipher as to what I should be like. This is not wrong, and yeah, but I'm still figuring it out. Yeah.
You know, one thing for me that I've seen as a red flag, nah?
Yeah.
And I feel like I've tried to like force it. Guys, date people that have the same love languages as you.
Real.
Now I'm forcing you to put your hand on me, and this is the reaction. Not now. Now I need words of affirmation, and you're not affirming my heart.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I want to see you every other day, but quality time is not your thing. You can't teach somebody those things. Yes, maybe you can in extreme cases. I've seen it happen, but I feel like for me, like, hey, yeah.
Question, name.
Yeah, go ahead.
In a situation now, you know, you guys are meeting, you guys are getting to know each other, and obviously you guys are figuring each other's love languages in the beginning stages. My love language is physical touch. And say tipila gore ke di present. Mara ka gore le bashimane lo tlo reng o rata chelete, you know? So sometimes it's very hard to be honest from the get-go.
Yeah.
You know?
Nna ke rata chelete. Nna ke rata chelete. Ene ke ntho e ke nyakelang yona fela.
And guys, you know, we always say to the lovely ladies here, because we've seen our audience is 80% ladies, so shout out to you guys. Guys, we need you guys to take what we're learning here and go tell the brothers, you know? Let's educate the brothers, because then, you know, we've had the perception for the longest time. When you say acts of, gifts of what?
You're not
Acts of gifts. I used to get demotivated. I used to be like, oh, she wants my money, you know? And now I'm seeing that, no, it's what really makes your heart fulfilled.
True.
Woman.
Simple.
What's a red flag for you?
The red flag. I even forgot. I was so into this question. No, definitely someone that says, no, this is who I am. You can't change me. This is it. Like, really, dude?
Are you kidding me?
We still have a long life to go. Umbuta, we can't change now. I'm going to change Boma 55 times in this relationship. You know what I mean? Like, we already know this is how it's going to be. Like, I really feel like I could never be with anyone that's not like willing to have a conversation. Like, let's educate each other on like what's the best way to love each other. You feel me? I think, Mama. I think. My mom and my dad in the crowd, guys. I think.
I've also seen like a big one. I think we've spoken about it a lot. It's
Yeah.
like communication styles. Again, conflict resolution styles.
Conflict resolution styles.
Like I feel like I used to be really bad at that. I used to
Yeah.
be very like, it's just an sounds like I used to get emotional,
Yeah.
hot-headed,
Yeah.
right? And then when I would get into that zone of being upset, my communication and my words wouldn't be nice.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying? And I had to learn that no, when you get to this level, you must bumble yourself,
Yeah.
and then you must maybe bring yourself here and understand what that person is going through.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time we go to war with our partners, but then our partners are trying to love us too. So I feel like if you can find someone who can be like, yo, I like that, yeah.
I don't like you.
Yeah. So for me, a red flag is when someone doesn't want to, communicate or learn how to communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go into, because others already going into it, like conflict styles, right? For both of you, some people like to be spoken soft to when they fight. Some people are in WWE. Some say we'll talk about this later. I want to ask you, both of you, like when you guys are looking for a partner, does it even come into consideration? Like, how do we fight?
It does.
Yeah.
It's like over something, ne?
Yeah, tell me.
I'm gonna get over the Howaaa, ne? Utlwela ke re. Nna ne ho bolela le nna. O tswile o raisitse tone ya hao. O sankomanya space sa o manya ke shile mmaka cause mmaka wa rasa. Mmaka wa o manya so space seo ke sa mmaka fela. Wa nkutlwisisa. And we see, I know people don't believe in this thing. Or like, you can't go to bed angry, rather.
I can.
Because umpusa here when you understand what I mean? So please try by all means to be soft with me. Because I'm a very soft person. Like I'm a very soft person. So I believe in softness, to be quite honest.
Real. I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
I think I have like a lot of traumas growing up, and I grew up in a very like loud household. So one of the I should have actually said that as a red flag, guys. Like if you Leshata shouting at me, being aggressive with me, I hate that with everything in me. And if we have to go and not speak that whole day, and then that's gonna be what's gonna help you calm down and come to me the following day, then let's do that, so that so
For the men, I agree there's many ladies here. We like, I love actually, in conflict, breathe. Not the, breathe. Take a moment to, because I feel like, as a brew, we always like, yo, this person's actually so emotional, but they just care so much. Like they care so deeply for like what's happening in the scenario. But it can be very overwhelming as a man. You just said your point. Hey, A plus B equals 3.
But you know what I've actually learned recently, man? I feel like men are very, let me say logical beings.
Yes.
Women are logical and emotional.
Yes.
And men need to understand that woman is emotional.
Yes.
So sometimes when she's in her emotions and she's behaving that way,
Yes.
we should understand that it's just how she's also wired.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, no. We understand them. This is for them now. Guys, be patient with your man. if he's walking around the kitchen, just say, hey, baby, oh, handsome, wait, see. Oh, handsome, bona hairline. Hey! Hey! You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like,
I hear you.
men appreciate reassurance just like women in conflict.
Also, guys, I feel like, you know,
feel me?
men, when sometimes we get these compliments, these well dones, we can still be like hard and serious, ne? But inside we are melting. Like, really? Did she really mean that? So even if you're met with like a wall, just keep it going. I know the guys is trying to learn, you know, how to receive it. But guys, we really enjoy it because like everyone wants to be loved and hear nice things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be loved and hear nice things. I'm making sure. Because this must be the same for you page I use. Like, that's why I'm asking. I just want to check before we continue, Ruby.
What are we on time? We can't read. Speak out loud. We've been 30 minutes. How long has it been?
Okay. So we still have...
Okay, let's just maybe do 2 more minutes.
Yeah, I want to have a
I
conversation.
want to, so you guys spoke about just answer. When you guys were met with your relationships in the past, you basically knew when to stop the relationship.
Not really.
Or you were stopped.
Ish, I was forced to.
Or you guys are stopping.
No, I was forced to.
Okay. So my question is, in a relationship, a lot of the time, you know, we feel the need to work on it. Let's keep going. This person will learn. He used to be so good. He used to take care of me. How do you know when to stop that relationship and move on?
Okay, now I feel like that's very hard. But every time, like, I always reflect back to my relationships whenever I'm out of them, I always realize that, guys, the signs are always there. From get-go, communicate pila, or they shout at you or whatever, there will always be signs. So I feel like I'm always the type to like sit it out and see how far it can go, or if it's something that I feel like I can actually be with someone with, because they say marry the devil, you know, right?
That devil is so harsh.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
That's
because
what they say.
Like I go perfect, guys. Like if we're being honest about it.
But there's
so
some that are very close, man.
close to what? Close to perfect.
Yes, guys. I've dated. You've seen.
We know.
Like, I don't know what Thato.
I've dated all very lovely beings. But every time I take a step closer, it's always better. Like, guys, I feel like sometimes we're in a relationship and we think this is the best person in the world. No. That's who you know. Create visibility, my man. You know? See what's happening and see, okay, cool, how's Lebo like? You know, how's Kagiso like? Even if it's on a friendship level, then maybe you can then explore more. You know?
Lauka.
Hi, no, man.
Anyways.
Hi, if
Your answer, your
guys, man. Now it's a young head.
Why?
Like, what she wanna sort of a sharp, guys. No, but honestly, I feel like, in my situation, I left after I've tried. Like, like, I've tried, I think I've tried so much. I've tried, like, and we see, think about shimaniking, but couldn't pretend. You get what I mean? Like, thank you, baby. Like, boys are so, like mushima ne lenna self, ne? Ate polelela lenna ne, guys, re good ka pretend, ne? But you can pretend to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not good with something, let me know from the very get-go. Like, oh no, I'll try to work on my communication. You get what I mean? But I think
You must send the ex this video.
So send the ex the video.
now what if
Speak your truth.
you know what I mean? But I feel like I think I ended it after I've tried so many things. Like I've tried, like I've nasham guys 6 years you know 60 years.
Yeah, it's
you
rough.
know?
In youth years, guys, you must understand 6
Thank
years
you
is
so
like
much.
20 like
And then there's the generation. So
25
I feel like
years.
I've tried. I better, yeah.
And how about you, Lebo? Sorry.
Like no, like is exactly the same. Like I tried in my previous relationships, nah. This is the skin of someone who's happy. Lanzara. You know.
Okayen. Musupe, okay.
Mikali, stand up in the corner. No, but literally just like you, I've tried everything. You know, the moment I opened up my notes app, I should have known. Like when you're doing like pros and cons and like, and then corner.
And then the corner gets a 15.
Hey, the corner. So, but like, what I like to say to my brother is that like, as I get older, you know, I like to say like, yeah, cool, like all these things are super sad, but I'm getting so much more closer to the person I'm gonna love for the rest of my life, and like. All these goals, Thato said visibility. All these goals have taught me a little bit more about love, how to be softer, how to be, you know, more patient, wada, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I feel like those things, it helps you with the next relationship. What about you?
Who knows who's next? Who knows who's there?
Can be anyone.
Yeah.
Yo, maybe in the room.
Yeah, but guys, please put your hands together for Kagiso and Hlomani, guys. That was amazing. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys now.
One more.
Wow.
Clap.
Thank you so much. Good luck. I'll see you later. Awesome. So guys, I'm being told here that we are at 25 minutes, né? Maybe it's 26 now. Our show was only 45.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've spoken. It's time for you guys to ask some questions. So we're doing a Q&A. Anything you guys want to ask about the subject matter? If you want to pose a question.
Subject matter. Hey, Thato, are you single right now?
So,
subject
let's
matter.
get the mic. How are we doing with the mic? The mic is there.
By the way, you guys
I need
look
to see.
amazing.
Raise a hand so I can see who wants to ask a question. Ruby, you can go to the top and look. We'll come back to you guys there. Don't worry.
Like
You guys can stay there. Né? Just ask from there, please, so we can get as many questions in.
Guys, if you guys dress like this for steak and Nico, Nahana wedding. What? You guys look amazing, guys.
Kagiso said your wife might be here in the room.
Yeah,
sorry. Hey. Yo, why'd you guys give my cousin the mic? Yo. Everybody say hi, cousin.
Hi everyone. So I think what's most important is understanding what drives you to get up from your low moments, because obviously life is not exponential. It doesn't go always all up, but there are always ups and downs. And in your down moment, what's bringing you back? I think that's the most important thing that people would like to know. And yeah, that's my question to you guys.
It's a tough one. Yeah. So for me, guys, I was Christian, then I was atheist, then I was Christian light, and now I'm really trying to be as Christian as possible. Nah. And every time I was in a dip, I'd go in this zone of just tapping into working so hard. Nah. I'd work so hard, and like it would kill my social life. I'd throw myself in an imbalance, and it would really just like, you know, kind of work but not work. But now, guys, when you've got faith and you can pray, I feel like it's so much like easier. I know, yeah, shout out. Because I know with me, whenever I'm in a hard season, I know, okay, cool, I'm in a tough season. Sharp, it's tough. It's tough financially, it's tough emotionally, it's tough there by Mjolo. Lebo's irritating me. I haven't seen my family. It's tough, né? But I use my body as God intended to be able, né? And then I pray. So for me, to answer you, I still push and I still work hard. I use my body as a vessel, but I just trust that it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It might not be okay this week, next month, the next 3 months, or even this entire year, but it will be okay. Yeah. And when I get to the worst case scenario, then I build myself up. Wow, I got a fire story. Yeah. Now I can do a TikTok and say, you guys know where I started? You know what I'm saying? And I've got a nice story, yeah.
I think for me, I definitely go to the people that know me the best. And if I had to say the best, I'd probably say like my sister, my brother. Just give them a call, tell them like, yo, I'm not fine, etc. Because these are the people that know you. When I wasn't pouring juice equal in each cup. These are people that know you. They know your greed. They know your laziness. They know you for who you are. And I like, and I like these, like, I want to say also family, but also chosen family moments where you go to your friends and they're like, show me the skawara. Like we are in this together, you know. Yeah, but that's basically what works for me. I don't know what would work for you guys. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, and
advice
also I
at
feel
the
like
same
if
time.
I feel like if you struggle to speak to your friends, sometimes tell your friends what you want them to like say. Sometimes I want a friend just to listen.
Yeah,
I don't want advice. I've already done 10,000 simulations on how to make this problem
you're
work.
good at that, by the way.
So
yeah.
communicate with your friends like, yo, bro, I need an ear. Or
Yeah.
bro, I really need advice right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's do another question in the crowd. Where's Rube? You can just choose. Yeah, I can't really see anybody.
Yeah, I can't see too. I can see.
Hey, that's Ria's voice, ne?
Hi guys.
Hey, hello. Guys, Ria the one that made this possible, if that's Ria.
The iPhone.
The iPhone. So everybody say shout out to Voro Commonwealth.
That's a long line to shout out.
Also, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's like some wireless earphones. We've got a bunch of other things. It's not an iPhone. Come on, I would keep all of them if it was an iPhone. Oh, sorry. Yes, Ria, talk to us.
So I want to know what keeps you grounded professionally. So we know that you're navigating your 20s, friendships, relationships, all that good stuff. But when it comes to having to be professional, even in situations that might not call for professionalism, how do you ground yourself and say, okay, this is my craft, I'm respecting my craft? Because I mean, with content creation, we're moving and learning with the times. There was nothing like this 10 years ago. And I don't think, like, moving into the future, there's ever going to be a situation where, like, this is going to be old news, basically, in 10 years' time, and we're going to be bigger and better. So how do you keep that professional mind, still have fun, but also say, okay, I'm a content creator, I have an engineering degree, but here's what I'm grounded in. What is that, recipe for you?
Yeah, that's a nice question. Cause like I know with me this past year, it's just been like trying to build a team. So I'd say to answer that question, number one, you need to just be professional in your craft. I feel like if anyone here is a content creator, YouTuber, wow, shout out, you're very brave, that's amazing. Very proud of you. But you need to be a professional. It's a small business, and a small business needs systems, and it needs discipline, and it needs order. When you work for yourself, there's no higher authority that's saying, did you do that? Have you done this, So I've seen consistency and holding myself accountable allows for me to move in a professional manner. And treating every single thing from a TikTok to a story as work that's fun also allows me to then grow, I've also seen that, like, I'm really bad at sometimes executing certain things. So I ask for help when possible. Like, in the team, shout out to Swaggy. Swaggy edits for us. Shout out to Swaggy edits the podcast. So I could see I hated editing, so I called up Swaggy. Swaggy said, okay, cool, but I'm like, boys, I only have this amount. Okay, cool, let's do this for now, and then together we can grow together. So I think if you're going to move in a professional manner, you need to understand that you need to have certain partnerships, certain communities to allow for you to grow,
Yeah, for me, I definitely think, like, what keeps me grounded is like, yo, what is the value of this? The value of what I'm doing, For us, for many, you just see numbers on TikTok, like you just see, like, I don't know, 1,000 views, whatever, 100,000 views, whatever. And you're just like, oh, it's just a number. Until you go outside and you, like, greet someone and they're like, yo, that joke you said the other day, I was crying actually. And you're like, hey, you were what? And you're like, yeah, I was crying. And then I saw your TikTok and I started laughing. And it's like, you have to understand, like, God puts you on earth to be able to do certain things, and you should really take opportunity of your talents and the things that you can give to the world, And, like, I know, like, there is no such thing as the top, so, you know what I mean? Being grounded is very easy because it's always going to be work. It's always going to be hustle. There's a quote that my dad said to me when I was graduating, and before that, he said, to be a king, one must work like a slave, you know what I mean? And, like, yeah, that's literally it, like, and it's just working hard, yeah.
I agree. A quote my dad also told me was that you must take an opportunity of the lifetime during the lifetime of that opportunity. So I feel like, I also wanted to say a quote my dad told me, so you can also hug me
And
the way
another quote my dad told me was that, Lebo, you're handsome, you're small, you're tall, you're... Okay, let's go.
My mother told me, and she's a big inspiration for me being an entrepreneur today.
No, we just joking.
I'm not, but
No,
for
no,
real
he's
though,
not
for real
joking,
though.
he's not
Like,
joking, he's
so
not
the reason why I'm an
joking.
entrepreneur today
Not that part.
is because obviously, like, they both instilled certain traits in me. My mom would tell me every day, I think it was just frustration from work. Thato never work for anybody.
Ever.
Ever. And imagine hearing that for 3 years in a row. You're going to
Yeah.
end up being like, damn, maybe I shouldn't do that thing. So shout out to Mama for projecting.
Yeah. And Papa
And
Chef.
Papa for making me a man. Yeah.
Should do one more question?
Yeah, they can do a question in the front. Yes, I'm going to see the front because I can see the front. I don't know
Let's
if
do.
that's-
Let's do.
Oh, there's a
hey.
question there. Okay, let's
Oh,
go.
you've got someone at the back. Okay.
Yo.
Aye.
Fine. Dude, I love it when I see guys at these things. I feel like it's so important for guys to come and listen to these conversations. So everyone put your hands together for the brother. Thank you for pulling through.
Oh yeah,
Let's learn and educate.
So I think the question I want to ask is that so I am having a difficulty kind of navigating my friend group. Not really friend group, but so I had a close person to me, like he was like a brother to me, and now recently he's more of the outgoing, more partying and everything, and I'm more of the I want to focus on my business, I want to do that. How do we navigate that distance, that or the friction that's being created by different types of ways or life decisions people want to take, although you love them so much? And yeah.
How are we going to get him a Vodacom? What? I like that question.
You can come down and listen when Lebo answers, because I think Lebo's both good people to answer this question.
Yeah. So I had a best friend in like high school. We did everything together from like when we were kids. We did everything, school, wada. But they sort of like when we went to university, a sort of like split happened where like I was more focused on studying and he was more focused on grooving. I was more focused on exams. He was more focused on the Mammis, So what actually happened is that causes obviously like an internal conflict, because one of you will say, how come I never see you? And I think it's okay to understand that you're growing up. You will be making new friends. You will be having a new phase in your life. And it's literally just like love. Maybe you are made for other things. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to break up with friends. But when we're breaking up with our partners, it's easy. It's bye-bye. But friends, it's like, it's very hard, and no one ever speaks about like how hard it is to not like get along with like your best friend anymore, because you always remember like the years, every joke when they borrowed you bread.
Yeah, so it's difficult. So it's very important for us to understand that sometimes friends can have seasons, and it's okay for us to move on. Yeah.
Sorry guys, I nearly.
Yeah, but guys, I just want to say, this has been so nice, guys. We're going to wrap
Yeah.
up in literally like 10 seconds. So I was going to say, Shawty, please pull through. We need you, my lovely sister. But guys, thank you so much for this. This has been so amazing. I appreciate all of you. I hope I could see as much of you guys as possible during 5 to 7. Thank you for coming to say hi.
Yeah.
None of us bite. We're all so cool. We'd love to meet you guys if you have time later. So shout out to you guys. Please put your hands together. Yeah. Appreciate
Thank you guys so much, guys.
Yeah.